love so pure, lifting me up high above. You're the savior of my heart, the power of love. Heal my wounded soul.
Can I serve you breakfast now?
No, darling. I'm not having breakfast today. I'm running late for a meeting and I have to go.
Oh.
But thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too.
Good morning, my princess.
Hi, Daddy. How are you?
I'm good. You not having breakfast?
No, I'm not. I'm running late. I have a meeting by 10.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Look, I raised a real businesswoman. A workaholic at that.
Daddy, don't you know who I am?
Tell me.
I am the daughter of Mr. Tony Makinwa, a respectable businessman, a business guru in Lagos. And guess what? It's also the love of my life.
Oh, come on. No, I can't wait to have your sister back from the States doing her master's. Both of you will clone multi-millionaire business together.
I can't wait to, Daddy. I miss her so much.
Thank God your mother is not here. If not, she'll be talking about getting a husband, grandchildren, instead of closing big deals for me in the business world.
Daddy, I've got to go. Like I said, I'm running late.
Okay. I'll be with you in the office.
All right, see you.
This girl has turned into a real workaholic for me. That's good. Susan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Get me something to chew. Just a little.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
She didn't even take her tea. Workaholic number one.
Yeah? Yes, I am. Yes, I have to go because, I have a meeting. So, can I call you when I get back? All right, bye.
I was going through the reports of our sales. I must say, I'm not impressed at all. How can we be on the spot for 6 months? That is not progress. We are stopped. I'm not paying hundreds of employees just to remain stagnant.
We're very sorry, sir. We're actually plotting strategies on how to increase the sales of this company.
Okay, let's hear it.
I would suggest that we reduce the prices of our products so that the average man on the street can be able to afford it. In such a way, we will increase in our sales.
Is that your strategy?
Very well.
Considering your position in this company, that is very poor. Listen, we are not reducing our price. Rather, we take it up. I have never seen or heard of a company that will reduce price just to make sales. Have you considered the effect we have on the resources and remanufacturing? I bet you have not. Apart from reduction and bonanza, do somebody else have a suggestion?
Sir,
Yes.
I suggest that we do a charity strategy.
A charity? How is that supposed to help our sales?
That's right, Maria.
Okay, we sell hair products, right? So many people are suffering from scalp issues. And these people, I can tell you for a fact, cannot afford expensive hair care products. So what do? We use that to our advantage. We fetch these people, fish them out, and use them as our marketing strategy. We're good in this game, and our products are top-notch.
So true.
So let's treat 1 or 2 people with this problem for free at a random pick. We treat them, we monitor them, and we record the progress of this treatment until their scalps are fully healed. We use this as our marketing strategy. How do we go about this? Now, when we do this, this automatically will generate sales for us regardless of the price, because people want to watch this and see it from their perspective, because we are using the layman as an endorsement, right? So when we do this, We put it out there and we allow people watch and see for themselves the progress that is being made from the product. This will help in aiding the sales of the brand. Trust me, sir, because and will help promote our product.
Wow. Oh, Maria, you are exceptionally brilliant. You do not deserve a demotion, but I feel like returning you as a head of our marketing department of the company.
That will not be a bad idea, sir.
Thank you very much for the compliment, sir.
Now that we have a brilliant idea, Mrs. Marty?
Yes, sir.
You are the head of marketing department. I want you to reach out to some people and we cap up issues, make them an offer, print the report to my office.
Okay, sir.
Maria?
Yes, sir.
I know your table is full, but I would love you to be a part of this project. Squeeze out some time and help the marketing department, okay?
Sure, sir. I will do that, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
This meeting is over. You can return to your offices.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Night like this, night like this.
Sir, you sent for me?
Call me Dad, Maria. Listen, I want to feel every moment that is my daughter that's making the best decision in this company. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Sit down. I must say, that was a wonderful idea you blessed her with. Okay? I was going to fire Miss Cathy if nobody came up with what to do.
Thank God you didn't.
So, thank God you said that. I don't pay her to sit in the office doing nothing. This is our last chance, I say.
Well, Dad, she's going to come up. I promise. And especially when I'm here to assist her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Thank you. Have you had lunch?
Oh, no, I haven't. In 30 minutes' time.
Please beat me when you're free. We eat together.
Okay, Dad.
Okay.
See you.
I must say, this is a man. 1 equals to 10. I'm blessed. Okay. Hello, Clinton. I've called you like a million times today. It's okay. My baby's cars, are they ready? Their birthday is in 2 days' time. I want it to be a surprise. Huh? And one more thing. Make sure you decorate the cars with good ribbons. Colorful ones. Okay? Take care. Bye. Can't wait to give them a surprise of their life.
When I felt all alone, a heart torn apart, shattered.
We miss you too. I mean, you left your sister at the hands of Bodo. I can't believe that we're not celebrating our birthday together this year. I mean, we always celebrate it together. Maybe I should come to the US. You're right, actually. So, how is school going? I hope you've been getting good grades. Yeah, just me. What's been happening in school? How many guys have been asking you out? Yes, now you're a beautiful girl. Tell me, Joe. Anyways, mommy has been disturbing. I mean, she's asking for his son-in-law, so... She even asked me to quit my job and focus on getting a man. Isn't that why we're twins? All right. Bye. I've missed you so much, Mommy.
I miss you too.
Feels good to be back.
You're welcome, my pom.
Thank you. Water. Thank you, Susan.
Susan.
Sir?
Please take her back to the room, okay?
Okay, sir.
What of Maria? She's fast asleep. I can't wait to see the look on her face tomorrow when she sees me.
So where are you?
Let's go, I'm so tired.
Let's go to your room.
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
Yeah, be easy, you don't wake up.
Home, sweet home.
Mommy, are you sure about that?
Happy birthday to you, yes! Hi, baby. Oh, what happened? When did you get back?
Last night.
Has Mom and Dad seen you?
Of course. I slept here. I just wanted to surprise you, so I snuck in last night. It's our birthday.
Mom! Dad! Mom! Dad! Why? Why did you tell me that my twin sister was around?
Because we're meant to be a surprise, honey.
Yeah.
Told you.
And you too, why didn't you tell me? And I spoke to you. We're supposed to be Tom and Jerry.
I wanted to surprise you. Didn't you see the surprise on your face? What is all this, Daddy? What is all this?
Happy birthday, my berries.
Thank you.
Is that both of you will grow old in good health?
Amen. Thank you, Mommy.
Okay.
Let's pop something.
Listen, I have a big surprise for both of you.
Surprise? Oh my God! Oh, no way! Oh my God! Yeah! You have a new car. I have a new car. Woo! I have a new car. Mommy! Look at this!
Like it?
Yes, we love it! Thank you! Thank you so much, Mommy! I love it! I have a new car! Yay! Yeah!
What exactly are you looking for?
Something we can wear for the party. All I'm seeing here are just corporates and suits. Don't you go out at all?
Not really.
No wonder Mommy is always complaining. So what do you intend to wear for the party? Suits or one of your corporates?
To the club? And it might make sense. Oh.
You know, you just be dancing like this. There's nothing here.
Okay, let's go shopping.
Did you say shopping? Okay, let's go. You know what? I'll just go and have my bath and then we'll head out.
All right, I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
When I felt all alone, my heart torn apart, shattered and overthrown. I couldn't see the light, drowning in despair.
I was going to give you anything. You bought this for your office. Why was you always like to play? Even man clothes here. Because they're supposed to be practical.
My baby is sleeping amazing.
Oh, like $1 million.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
yeah. Okay, when you go out there, try and be safe.
Okay.
Be your sister's keeper.
Okay.
Very
be
important.
your sister's keeper.
Very important.
Okay, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Don't be late. Look at my baby, so gorgeous.
So treasurable.
Like their mom.
You can say that again. That's how you looked when I first saw you. I couldn't take my eyes off you. Here we are today. Oh, you're still looking beautiful. You are my queen.
Thank you for being a good husband.
Oh, thank you for saying yes to me. Come on. I love you too. Cheers to happiness.
Thank you. Oh.
Honey,
Yes, sir.
have you called the girls? They're supposed to be home now.
Oh, no, that reminds me. Let me even call them.
Please do.
My call is coming. Hello? Yes, I am. What? Which hospital? What happened to my children? Give them the phone. Hand the phone over to my children.
Hello? Please, what is the true condition of my children? What happened?
Put this phone on speaker.
Hospital.
Put this phone on speaker.
Hospital. Let's go immediately.
What happened?
Accident.
What? Oh, good.
Please calm down, calm down. We're the parents of the girls that had an accident. Maria and Matilda.
Yes, doctor. Where are my babies? Where are they?
I'm sorry, madam. One of the twins died before their arrival. The other is in coma.
What? No, I'm sure there's a mix-up somewhere, please. Where are my children? Yes, it can't be my twins, please. Where are they? Tell me, where are my kids?
Like I said, one of the twins died before their arrival. But the other is still in coma. But I promise you, we are trying all we can to revive her.
No, don't say that to me, please. Where are my kids? What are their names? What are their names? I'm sure they are not my kids. What are their names? Take me to them. I want to see them. Take me to them. I want to see my kids.
Madam, just need to calm down. We're trying all we can. We're doing our best.
I want to see them. Take me to my children. Take me to my children. I want to see them. Take me to them. Don't tell me, please. What are their names? No, take me to them. Take me to them. I want to...
Maria, I want you to fight. Me and your mother want you to fight for your life. Fight like the warrior that you are. We already lost your sister, Matilda. We can't bear to lose you also. If that happens, I don't know what will happen to me. My whole world will crumble. My world will come to an end, Maria. Please, my child, fight. fight and come back to your father. Please. I can't bear to lose you. Please. Fight. Fight with everything in you and come back to us. God, we need you. Come to our aid.
I couldn't see the light.
We need you.
Drowning in despair.
Why did I even allow my daughter to come back? Why? God. Why did I consent to that outfit? I didn't even feel anything. God, what is my offense? What is the offense of my family? Tell me. What particular sin of us are we paying for? Oh my God. Peace. Okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. You need to put yourself together. You know how much it took me to give birth to those children, right? You know how long? You know all the things I had to go through to have that blessing. God, why do you suddenly hate me? Tell me. You have to put yourself Why do you suddenly hate me? Why would you take my own? Matilda! You have to be strong for Maria. Matilda, where are you? You have to be strong for us. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Where is my baby girl? Where is my pumpkin? Oh, I'm dreaming.
I'm deeply sorry, my friend. This is so disheartening. Madam, please, you just have to take heart. Put yourself together, please.
Matilda, where are you? Where are you? Please, calm down. Where is my baby? Tell me I am dreaming. Tell me I'm dreaming. You'll be fine. Just tell me I am dreaming. I cannot curse my young. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Ma, I brought you some food. Please, Ma, you need to give yourself a break. Else you may fall sick if you continue like this. You have not eaten anything in days. Please, Ma, have some food.
Susan, just look at me. Look at me at my age. My daughter is lying in the hospital struggling with her life. And the other one is lying in mortuary. And you brought me food to eat. Of what use is this food to my body? Please leave me alone. I don't want to eat. I'll just stay here and continue to ask God questions. Till I can.
Ma, please. We need you alive. Please. Have some food, please. Please, Ma.
Susan,
Sir.
you can leave us now.
Okay, sir.
Honey, I may not have the right comforting words for you right now to bring you out of this present condition. But be assured, I'm here with you, right here beside you. Honey, we need to fight together. Let's fight along with Maria. She needs us now. Maria needs us. It's okay. You can skip lunch, but try to eat dinner, please. Even if you don't have a prata, eat at least something. Okay? Please.
Oh, God. How do we take this loss? How will Maria take the news of her sister's death? Ah, God. This one is so hard. Ah. This family that is full of happiness and laughter. See how sadness is just everywhere. What kind of thing is this, God? Please, God, comfort us. It's just so hard.
Drowning in despair, but love came to me, whispered I am here, bruised and battered.
Doctor, our baby has been in coma for months. What is going on?
Yes, doctor. Is there nothing you can do to wake her up?
Madam, there is absolutely nothing that can be done. All we just have to do is be hopeful and pray she wakes up.
Doctor, did I just hear you say hopeful?
Yes, madam.
Please, if you don't have any other thing to do, let's transfer her to another hospital. Please.
Honey, calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. See, I have this feeling that this hospital don't want to help my baby.
Madam.
Baby!
Madam, can you just calm down? We're trying our best. Her vitals are okay. You just have to understand there is no treatment that can be given to any comatose to bring her back to life. We're trying our best, madam.
Excuse me.
Madam.
Honey. Oh, please, doctor. I'm truly sorry about that.
No problem. I absolutely understand her plight and her pain. I just feel sorry for her.
Thank you.
But don't worry. Like I said before, you just have to be hopeful.
Thank you.
oh my God, she's awake. She's awake. Doctor! Doctor!
Hello? What? Oh my God. Really? Okay. I'm right there right now. I'm coming over. Thank you. My baby. My baby. Oh, I can't believe this.
My sanctuary, love mended the broken pieces, set me free. Together we will triumph, side by side we stand, facing the world hand in hand. Through every trial, we'll overcome, for our love is the armor where I have found my home. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above. You're the savior of my heart, the power of love. The power of love, power of love. The power that can heal a broken heart. That's the strength and the power of love. It can heal the broken heart. You set me from the
Baby.
She's stable now. She's fine. But we still need to carry out some tests on her for us to be sure. And we'll monitor her for some days.
It's okay.
I'll be in my office.
Thank you so much.
Daddy.
My baby.
Where's Matilda? She was in the car with me.
When you both were brought in here, you were in the critical situation. She didn't make it.
What do you mean by that, Daddy? What does that mean?
Your sister is gone. We lost her. No. Maria.
Doctor!
No, call the doctor!
Doctor!
No. You can't go. Come back to me. I need you. Where's doctor?
What?
I don't know. She wanted to call my gate. Please. Oh, God. I can't bear to lose you. I want her back to me. Please. God.
She's stable now.
Thank God.
Please, let's see my office. She will recover. She's suffering from the shock of her sister's sudden death.
Doctor, this is exactly what you told us last week. And up until now, my daughter is still laying there looking like a robot. She doesn't talk. She does not move. She just sits and stares.
Doctor, what do you suggest we do?
Let's give her time. It's barely few weeks she came out of coma. hearing the sudden news of her sister, I'm even surprised that the thing didn't affect her mentally. Just give her time. She'll come around. Healing process. Just like I said, let's just give her time. She'll come around.
Okay, doctor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll be checking up on her time to time. If there's any change, I will still update you people.
Thank you.
Madam, you have nothing to be scared of.
Let's go.
Have a nice day.
Susan, please go stay with my wife. She's totally heartbroken. Honey, I know how you feel. We are all heartbroken. See, you're free to mourn your sister the way you want. But please, do not stay long in this dark. Your mother and I can't bear to see you like this. Please, please come back to us. We need you back to us.
But you appeared like a guiding star, saving me from the darkness that seemed so bizarre. Yeah. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above. With every gentle touch, you erased my pain. With every word you spoke, I felt strength regain. In your arms, I found my refuge, my sanctuary. Love mended the broken pieces, set me free. Together we will triumph, side by side we stand, facing the world hand in hand. Through every trial we'll overcome, for our love is the armor where I have found my home. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above. You're the savior of my heart, the power of love.
Susan, yes ma'am. Please prepare something for my daughter to eat, okay? Okay, ma'am.
Power of love, the power that can heal a broken heart. That's the strength and the power of love. It can heal the broken heart. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. But your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above. You're the savior of my heart. The power of love. The power of love.
Come on, baby.
little bit. A little bit, baby. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Baby, I just want to tell you that I'm so proud of you. You fought so well, okay? And I love you so much. Welcome home, my love. Hey, Mama. Is there anything you want me to do for you? Okay. I just want you to know that I cannot wait to see you happy and on your feet again. And giving those beautiful ideas that you share at work. My pumpkin. Mama. I love you. Okay? I'll be with you soon. Welcome back home.
With every word you spoke, I felt strength regain. In your arms, I found my refuge, my sanctuary. Love mended the broken pieces, setting me free. Together we will triumph, side by side we stand, facing the world hand in hand. Through every trial, we'll overcome. For our love is the armor where I have found my home. You saved me from the
Good morning, my baby. Hope you slept well, honey. Maria. Please, baby, talk to me. Are you okay? You see how your mother and I have become miserable because of your condition. Huh? Please talk to us. Say something. You can't keep this pain alone. At least cry, lament, shout. At least talk to me. See, this whole situation is overwhelming. Overwhelming for your mother and I. We desperately want you to be back on your feet again, regardless of the situation. Please. Huh? Please, Maria, my baby. Huh? Okay, can I feed you? Come.
God. Oh my God. I come before you, Lord. Have mercy on me. Father, forgive me my sins and have pity on my family. Daddy, please heal my daughter. Father, this is too much. This is too much for me, God. Heal my family. Forgive my family. God, please, I ask you just this one thing, please. You have already taken Matilda away from us. Please let Maria stay alive and healthy for me, please. God of infinite mercy, you said that I should ask and I will receive. But I am here asking you to have mercy on my household, Lord. When I heal my child, the only one remaining, I beg you, God, please heal my only child. And please, please.
But love came to me, whispered I am here, bruised and battered.
My darling. Like you read my mind. Let me serve you. Toast, good health for our daughter. Yeah. Don't worry, she'll be fine, okay?
Matilda.
Twinnie.
Why can't I touch you?
Because you can't.
I thought you died.
Yes, I did. Look at you. You're like the shadow of yourself. You need to take it easy.
Matilda. I'm so happy that you're here. I mean, a part of me still feels like you're alive somewhere. Maria. Why can't I touch you?
Because you can't touch a spirit. I am dead.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I can see you. You're standing right in front of me. Maria. Susan.
What? Susan! You can talk. Maria, what is it? Maria? She can talk.
Yes, Mom.
What? Hey! My baby! Are you serious? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you. I called you and you answered me. Thank you. Oh, my God.
Maria?
Yes, Dad.
Wow. Wow. Look at you. Wow.
Mom. Dad. Matilda is alive. Look.
What are you talking about?
I mean Matilda. Can't you see her? She's right there. She's standing in front of me. Mom. Why are you guys acting like you can't see her? She's standing right there. Okay, Matilda, say something. Say something, okay?
My princess, it's okay.
Dad.
Matilda is not there.
It's okay, my princess.
Mom, she's gone. God. She was standing right there.
Oh my God. See, listen, Matilda is not here.
But Dad,
It's okay.
It's fine, it's fine. Fine, okay?
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. What was that for? Why did you suddenly disappear when I was trying to tell Mom and Dad that you were here?
Because I am not here, Maria. I am dead.
No, stop saying that. Stop saying that. I'm sure there was a mistake. Maybe Mom and Dad got it all wrong.
It's all in your head, Maria. I am dead, Sissy.
No, you're here.
I'm not here.
Oh.
Who were you talking to?
Matilda, Mom, Matilda was sitting right here. Matilda, you need to stop this, okay? You need to stop it. Stop making it look like I don't know what I'm saying.
So where is she now?
Oh, she was sitting right here.
You have to stop.
No, I'm telling the truth. She was here.
Get hold of yourself. Your sister is dead.
She's not, Mom. She was here.
Shut up! Shut up. My baby. I love you. Look at me. Stop making up things in your head. Okay? There is no way you can see Matilda again. She's dead and buried. I was there, I saw her corpse. Okay, I know that it's not easy for you. It's taking a toll on you, but you need to accept the fact that she is no more. You will never see her again. And please, my dear, stop this thing so that people will not start saying that you have gone crazy. Okay?
I wish Matilda can just stop playing all this hide and seek so that you can see that I'm telling the truth.
Baby, there's nothing to say. There is nothing to say.
This is driving me crazy. I mean, like, 1 minute she's here and then the next she's not.
You're just imagining things in your head.
No, I'm not imagining this. I promise. She was here.
It's just in your head. There's nothing like that. Your sister is gone.
Mom, stop saying that. She's alive. I saw her and she was sitting here.
No, she's not. I saw her corpse. I was in her burial. She's not here. Please. Okay, please. I was coming to tell you that the food is ready so you can come downstairs and eat. My pumpkin.
Maria, my baby, you don't know how happy we are to have you back on your feet.
I wish I can try Susan's cooking.
I really miss Nanny Susan's cooking.
Maria, what are you looking at?
Why is Matilda not eating? Susan!
Maria?
What? Matilda, can you please tell them that you're here? Tell them.
They can't hear me.
Why can't they hear you? You're sitting right in front of me.
Enough. Maria, what are you saying?
Dad, Matilda is sitting there. Matilda, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, Dad, Every time I try to tell you that Matilda is there, now she's disappeared.
Maria, stop. Please, I'm begging you. Stop it.
Why won't you guys believe me? She was sitting right there. I've lost my appetite.
Baby.
Look, honey, what do we do? This is getting out of hand. We don't need to sit and fold our hands. If not, it may lead to something else.
Honey, are you thinking that we should send her to a psychiatric hospital?
Why not?
No. Honey, I'm not in support. I mean, how could you even think of sending your daughter to a psych? Like, no, it's not even that serious, please.
How serious do you want it to get before we send her to the hospital? Huh? Is it when she displays this in front of our people?
No, she will not. Please, let's give her a little time.
Honey, I don't think that's a good idea.
It is a good idea, trust me. I believe she's suffering from the shock about her sister's death and everything. Please, I'll talk to her.
If you say so. But if this continues, I will not hesitate to take her to the hospital. The earlier, the better.
Okay.
Excuse me.
God, what is this?
With everyone you spoke, I felt strength regain.
Chris, my friend, my daughter Maria needs serious medical attention. You know, she thinks somehow her sister Matilda is still alive.
This is serious. She stayed in the coma for a long time. So things like this are bound to happen.
You know, at a point, I started thinking she was actually seeing Matilda, her sister.
Oh, God. That's not possible. There's no connection between the living and the dead. This is not some Nollywood movies where a dead person appears to someone. This is not far from hallucination.
I think so too.
I would recommend a specialist. He's a psychiatrist doctor. He has records of special cases like this. I'm sure it will help Maria.
Okay, that's great. I would love to have his contact.
I have his number and I will forward it to you as soon as possible.
Please do, so I can give him a call.
Better. I'm sure it's going to help your daughter.
I hope so too.
My friend, don't worry too much. All will be all right.
Thank you. And I really do appreciate.
You are welcome, always. I will be on my way now. I have a business meeting by 3 p.m.
Okay. Thanks for coming. My princess. I came to let you know that your mother and I have come to a conclusion that you need a medical doctor for your case.
My case? What is that supposed to mean, Dad? There's nothing wrong with me.
Maria, you're always talking to yourself.
No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Matilda.
That's the reason you need a doctor.
So you want to confine me to a psychiatric home?
No, my dear. We're actually making an arrangement with a psychiatrist doctor, a specialist, to come to the house and run some series of therapy with you. he was highly recommended.
But Dad, Matilda might just be alive. I've been seeing her. There's a possibility that she's somewhere.
See, my dear, you are only hallucinating. It's called hallucination. That's what it is. It's not real. You're making things up in your head.
Dad, I have a very strong feeling that Matilda is still alive somewhere. I do.
Listen, we buried your sister. Did she resurrect?
Dad, I would like to get some rest now.
It's okay. Let me ask Susan to prepare something for you to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Okay. You can rest. Know that your daddy loves you, okay?
Hi, Maria. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine, thank you. You're very handsome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Let's see. You're right. He's actually very cute.
Yes, I am.
I suppose you were talking to me?
Look, I don't know what my parents have told you, but I'm not lying. My sister is standing next to you.
Really? Where is she then?
Matilda, say something.
Even if I do, he wouldn't hear me.
Why?
Maria.
Look, Matilda is standing next to you. I don't know why you can't see her.
Well, that's exactly my point. If you can see Matilda and others can't, then it simply means it's not normal. And no matter how many people you bring into this room just to confirm that Matilda is here, they'll all arrive at the same conclusion, that you might be going crazy.
Are you saying I'm lying?
No, on the contrary, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, you can't force people to see what you see in your mind. Does this scare you?
No.
All right. So tell me, what confuses you the most?
The fact that nobody else can see her except me.
Well, it's called hallucination. It's a mere perception of Matilda's image in your head, and it isn't real. Okay? So, why don't we conduct a minor exercise? Take a deep breath. Now say this to yourself. Whatever I see, whatever I hear, is not real. It is not real. Repeat that. Okay, we'll take this one step at a time. First of all, just have some water, please. Maria, listen. I need you to know that I am on your side. I totally understand what you are going through. But I can't just pretend to see what I am not seeing. That wouldn't help you. If you really want to come out of these hallucinations, you need to accept the mere fact that Matilda, your sister, is no more. She is dead. Now think about this. A lot of people have died in the past. After their demise, did you see any of them? If the answer is no, then you know this isn't real.
Hours when I felt all alone, a heart torn apart, shattered and
Sir, madam, it's a minor case. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. I will do everything in my capacity to ensure that she pulls out of these hallucinations. I strongly suspect that they are happening as a result of her twin sister's demise.
Please, doctor, do everything within your power to bring our daughter back.
Yes, doctor.
You can count on me, sir. By the way, I would love to ask, did you, by any means, make some pictures during Matilda's burial? I would like to have them, most especially the ones that show her corpse.
Yes, I have everything on my phone.
Great. Please forward them to my email.
Sure, I'll do that.
Mr. Tony.
Yes, doctor.
Madam, I would like to plead that you take it easy with Maria. Constantly yelling at her and forcefully trying to make her pull out from these hallucinations might not be the best way to go about this. I'm hoping that you understand.
Yes, doctor. I will remember that.
Yes.
All right. I have to be on my leave now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
See you some other time, huh?
Let me tell my housekeeper to get something.
No, I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Go away.
Bye.
This works. I know.
lost in a storm, life's cruel trials let me turn.
Maria, how are you feeling today?
I feel lost. I feel alone. And I feel attacked.
Is there anything that I can do to make you feel better? Maria, I'm not just your doctor. I'm also your friend. You don't need to feel alone in all of this. Your mother and your father are doing everything they can, and they will give up everything they can just to see their daughter up and about again. And personally, I will bleed blood and water to see you get better. Go through these pictures. Those are pictures of Matilda's burial. Some other ones there are pictures of her body. You see, Maria, it's not normal to see Matilda. She's gone. You need to accept it for what it is.
How?
The person you see is not Matilda. It's just a creation of an illusion in your head because you have refused to accept the fact that she is no more. you need to start telling yourself that it is not real. You also need to believe it each time you tell yourself it's not real. That's the only way this can go away. Now take a deep breath. Listen, Maria, it's just you and I in this room, okay? Stop expecting to see Matilda. You need to do other things like listen to music, distract yourself with other things, read books. As much as you can, go out and talk to other people. Do you have friends?
No.
Or are you seeing anyone, like dating?
No.
So I take it as you're an introvert.
I guess you can say that.
So aside Matilda, you don't have anyone that you can call a close friend?
No.
I see.
Will you be my friend?
Sure. With all pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, this marks the end of today's session. For your daily routine, stretch your arms as much as you can and every other part of your body for 30 minutes in a day. Watch cartoons, read comic books. Try not to be alone much of the time. Just make sure you're around other people. And this last one might be very difficult. Try to stop thinking about Matilda. I know it's a difficult ask, but you need to try. So you can ask me anything.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't believe in ghosts.
So you don't believe that they exist? What about the stories that we hear? What about the movies we see?
That's television. It's merely fiction. It's not real. This is the real world.
Okay. Oh, Maria, get some sleep and stop thinking about him. Come on.
Do you like him?
Matilda.
Maria is in love. Maria is in love.
No, I like him.
Then tell him. Tell him about your feelings for him. You never know. He might feel the same way towards you.
What if he has a girlfriend?
Nah, he doesn't look like the type with the girlfriend.
What if he turns me down?
He won't. Didn't you see the way he looked at you?
I've been thinking about what Dr. Light said. That you're not real. But you're here. I can see you. You're here on the bed with me.
What do you think?
I don't know anymore.
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
I brought you some fresh orange juice.
Oh, thank you.
Should I?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Would you love something else?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan.
Maria, I can't wait to see you back to your normal life. I just pray this doctor help her out of this hallucination. God, please.
In the darkest hours, when I felt all alone, a heart torn apart, shattered and overthrown. I couldn't see the light, drowning in despair. Bruised and battered, lost in a storm. Love's cruel trials left me torn. But you appeared like a guiding star, saving me.
Hello?
Hello, Maria.
I'm alright. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm calling to inform you that we might have to cancel because I have an urgent appointment in the hospital that I need to take care of. So maybe we'll do tomorrow if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
With every gentle touch, you erased my pain. With every word you spoke, I felt strength regain. In your arms, I found my refuge, my sanctuary. Love mended.
So, Maria, how do you feel today? Okay, so today we're going to be doing something really different. We'll be doing a practical therapy.
What's that?
You know, Maria, you created this illusion all by yourself. Therefore, Matilda doesn't live here because she appears to you. She lives here because you created her in your mind. And because of that, she manifests through your visuals. But we are going to work together to make it stop. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Assess the entire room. Every corner of the room. Look around you. Now tell me, what do you see?
I see her. I see Matilda.
Great. Open your eyes. Take a deep breath again. Now close your eyes. My voice is the only voice that you can hear. You and I are the only ones in this room. Any other voice you hear isn't real. Any other person you see doesn't exist. Now look around you again. Every corner of this room. Tell me, what do you see?
Matilda. She's standing right in front of me.
Good. Leave your eyes closed. Now ask Matilda to live your life forever.
Matilda, go away. Go away.
Say it again.
Go away.
Say it until she leaves.
Matilda, go away. Go away. Go away.
Relax. Assess the room again. What do you see?
She's gone.
It's okay. Everything will be fine. It's just you and I in this room. My voice is the only voice you hear. I am the only one with you in this room. And I promise you, everything will be fine, okay? Now take a deep breath again. That's it. End of today's session.
In the darkest hours when I felt all alone.
So Maria, it's time for me to go.
Okay. Doctor,
Yes.
do you have a girlfriend?
No. Why do you ask?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Maria, I am a doctor of psychology. It is my job to interpret body languages. And of course, I have noticed the way you look at me. You like me, don't you? Well, I am a very, very jealous lover. If anything is going to happen, anytime I am in this room, you must see only me and no one else. Especially Matilda. But till then, I suppose we make you get better first, and then we can talk about this.
Okay, doctor.
Have a good day.
Saving me from the darkness that seems so bizarre. Save me from the rain.
Susan! Susan!
Yes, ma'am.
Please get the door.
Okay.
Good evening, madam.
Dr. Light, how are you?
I'm fine very much, and you?
I'm fine too. Doctor, you are the best in this game. You see, for some days now, nobody has heard my daughter talking to herself. And she also told us that she doesn't see Matilda again.
I am very glad to hear that.
Thank you very much for restoring peace and joy in this home.
You're welcome.
May God bless you.
Thank you, and you too.
Yeah. So, she's upstairs. You can go see her in her room.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Susan! Susan!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Please prepare cookies and juice for my daughter and her doctor, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hi, Dr. Light.
Hi. You can call me Light.
Okay.
Your mother was just giving me some wonderful news about your reviews, and I must say I am more than happy for you.
It's all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
I heard we're going on a ride therapy today.
Oh yes, of course. You and I are going on a ride, and I promise you, you will like this one. Most especially because we will be walking and exercising your legs.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my bag.
All right.
Let's go.
In the darkest hours when I felt all alone, a heart torn apart, shattered and overthrown. I couldn't see the light, drowning in despair. But love came to me, whispered I am here. Bruised and battered, lost in a storm. Life's cruel trials left me turn, but you appeared like a guiding star, saving me from the darkness that seemed so bizarre. Yeah. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole.
I don't know what to do to appreciate you. I'm surprised. My favorite chef. I never knew my daughter would recover from that ordeal. You know, losing a twin is an excruciating pain. But look at her today. She came out stronger. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. It was indeed a pleasure. I was only doing my job.
Oh, come on, but you did yourself. Thank you.
Thank you too for giving me the opportunity. But there is but one more therapy, sir.
Just say it.
Maria will need a vacation. So I suggest you and your wife with Maria pick any location of your choice, preferably where you won't have to attend to business or anything that involves that will lead to a distraction, because right now, family is all you need.
Done. So, honey, what's country of your choice?
London.
London in this day. I love the sound of that. I think I also need a vacation. Oh, thank you so much, doctor.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome, my sweetheart. A cry for one is a cry for all.
So true, sir.
In the Markide Holdings, you all have proven that we are one family. In the darkest moment of our time, you outdid yourselves, closing the biggest and mind-blowing deals for this company. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
I will speak with the accountant for your increment. And I want to welcome my miracle baby, Maria. If you ever want to know the strongest human on earth, she's right here before us.
Yes, yes.
She fought for life. It's a pity we lost her twin sister. But she fought like a warrior that she is. And today, she's in our midst. But darling, welcome to your father's company. What?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Welcome. God bless you.
We now ship internationally. Everybody is now rushing to buy our products. All this wouldn't have been possible without her brilliant marketing strategy. We say thank you, Miss Maria.
Thank you very much, sir, and thank you everybody for standing with us through our trying times. I'm really, really, really appreciative of it. So I was going through the marketing chart and I've seen tremendous efforts and tremendous growth in it, and I just want to applaud you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's keep this progress up, and I love it. Let's keep it up. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
I want every hand to be on the deck so that the increment will take place as soon as possible. And we will discuss that in our next board meeting. Thank you. I'm proud of all of you, the best employees ever.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Should I buy a ticket before I see you now? I mean, it's been 3 days.
You miss me, don't you?
Yes, I miss you. I know you don't miss me.
I stay up all night, staring at your beautiful pictures. I'm trying to beat this traffic. I could fly if I had wings.
And why are you not here? Get here quickly.
Can I call you on FaceTime?
No, I'll see you in a bit, so hurry up, okay?
Ouch. That hurts.
See you. Bye.
See you later, okay?
Hi, Maria. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, I see you brought me some tea.
Yes.
Is the food ready?
Yes, I'm about to set the table.
Okay, good, because my visitor is almost here.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy yourself.
I will.
Drowning in despair, but love came to me, whispered I am here, bruised and battered, lost in a storm.
Oh, that's a light.
Good day, sir.
Good day. How are you?
I'm fine very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Maria. Maria. Dr. Light is here. She'll be here soon.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, here she comes. Oh, my adorable daughter. Sit down. How are you?
Fine, Daddy. Hi.
Hi.
Dr. Light, I really want to appreciate you for a great job you did. You see, I've looked forward to this day, a day where everything will be okay. You see, where all this started, I never knew to come to this. But look at my daughter. She's perfectly fine. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
I am more than honored to be part of her healing process.
You did a very great job, I must say. You know, we have not really had a family tree for a long time. And right here is walk. My wife has been hoping we have this family trip because Maria and I, we are workaholics. We all know about work.
Like father, like daughter, right?
Yeah, like father, like daughter. You can say that again.
Sir, there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
I don't know how this may sound to you, but I'll say it anyway.
Come on, whatever, say it.
Dad,
Yes, dear.
Dr. Light here is madly in love with me.
Maria.
Yes, I thought I should help you say it.
Oh, and how long have this been?
A couple of weeks, sir.
I see. That must have been during your therapy.
Oh, no. Dr. Light here insisted that I recover first before we proceed.
That is brilliant, brilliant idea. I don't have a problem, but we will have a problem if you break my daughter's heart.
Daddy.
Yes.
Sir, I promise you, I will never break your daughter's heart. As a matter of fact, your daughter's heart is safe with mine.
Okay then. You have my blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Oh.
And what about madam?
Oh, she's trying to get some things ready.
Oh, okay.
She'll be joining us soon, okay?
Thank you, sir.
But you appeared like a guiding star, saving me from the darkness that seemed so bizarre. Yeah. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above.
Oh my goodness. Wow, just look at you, darling. You look absolutely stunning and extremely gorgeous.
I mean, you look handsome as well.
Oh, really? I do? Thank you, darling. So, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Together we will triumph, side by side we stand, facing the world hand in hand. Through every trial, we'll overcome, for our love is the armor where I have found my home. You saved me from the wreckage, healed my wounded soul. With your love I found a way to be whole. A love so pure, lifting me up high above. You're the savior of my heart, the power of love, the power of love.
Thank you so much, Maria,
For what?
for everything. Most importantly, for hallucinating.
Really? Like,
Come on, I don't mean it that way. But if you think about it, that's how our love story started.
yes.
So I would like to officially ask you out on a date
Okay.
this weekend.
Yes.
Great, I'll come pick you up then.
Okay.
I have to run along now. Catch you later, okay?
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
In the darkest hours, when I felt all alone, a heart torn apart, shattered and overthrown, I couldn't see the light.